It's time for Rabbi Minkowicz's Weekly Torah Lesson, a place where life's most difficult questions are answered. Here with his spiritual perspective and insight, Rabbi Minkowicz.
Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha VAYEITZEI. The question of the week is, what are healthy boundaries? So in this week's Torah portion, we learn about the famous story with Yaakov and his uncle Laban, who he worked for, and Laban tricked him many, many times, till finally he couldn't handle it, and he decided he was leaving. He leaves with his wives and his children. They go away. Laban comes running after them. A whole long story, which you can read in depth in the Torah portion. What's interesting is they finally meet up, and they have a conversation, and then they realize they're going to split ways. And they make a pact, and they build a wall between Yaakov and Laban. But what's interesting is, when you build a wall, you can build a wall like you build a wall today, whether it's wood or cement, and it's a wall, it's a real wall. Here they didn't make a wall out of a straight up wall, they used bricks. And you're able to actually see through the wall. So the question is asked, if they wanted a wall, why didn't they make a real wall? And if they didn't want to make a wall, why they shouldn't have made a wall at all? What's this half a wall with the bricks, and you can see through, you can pass things through, and so on and so forth? So Rashi says that the wall they made, and they said that we're not going to pass over, and the Torah uses an interesting word, lira'ah, for evil, for something bad. And Rashi explains, we cannot pass over to do anything bad. However, we can pass over, we can do things for business. Business means that it's going to be profitable for you, profitable for me. In other words, the Torah describes very clearly the pact that was made wasn't a pact where we're not going to have anything to do with each other. It's an uncle. You can't just cut ties with an uncle. But on the other hand, you can't be involved if it's unhealthy. So the pact they made was they were going to interact with each other as long as there's no evil and no negativity, and obviously there's a profit and there's a benefit of the interaction. So the answer to the question, what are healthy boundaries? Healthy boundaries are, we don't run away from reality, we engage in reality, but we engage only in good things and not, God forbid, in negativity. This week's Torah lesson is in memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib and Shlomo ben Yosef. May their souls be elevated for the Torah that we're studying in their memory. Thanks so much for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. For more information on Chabad, please see our website.